What's good, y'all? It is Jack after a 16-month hiatus on the internet, but we are back once again. The past couple of months, I've been obsessed with the Turning the Tables YouTube channel. Big shout out to both of those guys, and it made me really want to listen to more music and more albums with my family members, and that is why I'm here with my lovely two sisters, Gabby. Hello.
Hello.
And Ava. Hello.
Hi.
Yes. I was conflicted about like whether I should warm you up to something that I think you guys would like, or if I would just like put you guys like down and throw us in the deep end. Yeah, exactly, and just something that is more my taste. We're gonna do the latter. Just I think that would be more funny. This is an album that I've been obsessed with for about a month. It's like numb to my ears. It's called Scaring the H0ES. That's the name. That's the name of it. It's a rap album by JPEGMAFIA and Danny Brown. It's a collaboration effort.
I've heard of Danny Brown.
You've heard of Danny Brown?
Yes.
Okay. You know of either of those guys?
Nope, I'm not huge into rap.
That's chill.
I can't name a song, but the name is familiar.
All right. So we're gonna learn about these two guys here. JPEGMAFIA, kind of an all-in-one, does singing, rapping, and production.
Okay.
And Danny Brown, he's more like just old school, like straight to the point rapping, and JPEG's doing most of the production, but it's very much a collaboration. 14 tracks, okay. 36 minutes, 19 seconds. We're gonna get straight into it. The first song is Lean Beef Patty. Here we go.
Lean Beef.
Right.
I didn't know you listened to that type of music.
Yeah, that's the shit right there.
I used to listen to rap years ago, and you guys were like giving me shit. Well, a whole family gave me shit for listening to rap music.
Well, no. Here's the deal, because it's like it's had an evolution, right? This is very glitchy, very 2023, very like PC music.
More like EDM festival type music.
Very EDM oriented. Yeah. Yes, exactly. And I know what you're saying about like the 2016-17 like SoundCloud rap. That was definitely an era. Yeah. It was a time that is not now. But man, just initial thoughts, like SpongeBob vibes you were getting there. That's something that I personally didn't pick up on, even though I'm the biggest SpongeBob stan in the world. Yes. So that's funny.
Yep.
I love that.
But I liked it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it had good vibes.
Second track is Steppa Pig.
Peppa Pig?
Yeah, and nothing else to say. Let's get into it.
Uncut with that outside my brain fried. Don't do drugs, had 2 plus 1 just died. I'm up late, no touch, no things pop up. You got no.
Bagging this bitch with the dope, she bagging it up for a gram. Baby, I cannot
These vocals in the background are so like they're like candy for me.
I'll blow you in Kyle, I'm touching you band. 90 degrees with a coat, ho, and I ain't showing my hands. Y'all rap like deep places.
Sounds like Childish Gambino.
Life respect for me, and I tell myself you know how and I draft apologies.
All right.
I liked all the different aspects of that song, but I didn't like it as much as the last one.
Okay.
No, I didn't like it up until I like the end part. Somewhat.
Okay. You don't like the end part, or you do?
I do like the end part, but the rest of it I don't really love.
Not really messing with it as much. That's fair. What makes it sound like Childish Gambino to you? That's what I'm curious about. Like
the voice,
just
and
like
the way
that inflection.
The way that he's delivering the words just sounded like.
It's just got that flow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And one thing I do love about Childish Gambino is like just his flow and his verses is that they're so easily like repeatable. Like you can, so many songs of his, I can like spit the verse myself, which is like really, just from a songwriting standpoint, really, really nice as a listener. I feel how this is like, it's okay, but it's not the best in the track list in comparison to that
It
first.
started off a little slow, it got a little bit better towards the end, but it's still not at the same level as the first one.
I think we should have like a rating system for songs.
Yeah.
So we should have like a hit or a miss, or like okay. So like the first song,
Like a tier list.
Not even like a tier list, just like does it pass the vibe check, or does it not pass the vibe check?
Okay.
First song, Lean Beef Patty. What are you guys thinking?
I think that passes the vibe check.
Hit.
I could hear that at a party.
Boom.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I could hear that.
I agree to that as well. And for me, Steppa Pig is also a hit, but it's like a light hit. It's like
Yeah.
it's
a downtime at the party.
I can have it in the playlist, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to like add it in the queue.
Yes.
Title track is up next. Number 3, Scaring the Hose. Step Up.
Play that shit out, touch the toes. We don't wanna hear that good shit no more.
When was the last time we watched Step Up?
I watched it about a year and a half ago.
A year and a half ago.
Touch the toes. We don't wanna hear that good shit no more. What the fuck is that? Give me them all score. I'm seeing what the fuck you think is.
Oh snap. You stunting on him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
Alright.
Not a fan of that one.
Not a fan?
No.
Okay, that's fair.
It didn't really do anything. I don't dislike it. I don't hate listening to it.
Right.
But it's not grabbing my attention in any way.
That's fair. And it's like, people have said like it's one of the more jarring like mixes of this album, like in comparison to the more typical rap instrumental style. It's like that clapping at the beginning is very kind of jarring for some people, so I get why that's not your vibe. How do you feel, Abe?
Yeah, I didn't like the clapping. I also I don't like it generally in music when people put bad instrumentals on purpose.
Okay.
Like the squealing. I don't like
the
that.
squealing sax, you're not a fan of it?
I do not.
Oh, that squealing sax is so good though.
No,
oh,
I do
come
not
on.
like the squealing sax.
Oh, that hurts my soul for you to say that, Ava.
I don't generally.
Oh, come on! That hits so hard.
No.
I mean, here's the deal. I think this song is really channeling almost a 90s alternative grunge style in some ways, with that just like grimy, gritty textures.
I see that, yeah.
I did like the vocals.
And it's like
the more aggressive vocals.
Aggressive vocals. It's very punk in a way. It's like it's giving just aggression, and it's it's giving you energy.
Conveys a feeling.
It conveys a feeling. It's just not from a mixing standpoint. It isn't as crisper or pristine as some of the other stuff. So a miss for you guys.
Yeah.
It's a hit for me. I want you guys out there to know that this song hits hard. This one's called Garbage Pail Kids, but it's not like a garbage pail. It's like garbage pail kids, like white people.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, here we go.
多彩なテクニックで楽しむテニス。
I'm trying to figure out what they're saying in the background because it sounds like Genghis Khan.
No, there's some weird like mixing issues where it's hard to hear the voice.
Is Genghis Khan from Tiger? No. Yes. Right? No.
Genghis Khan is a dictator, I thought.
No. From the Jungle Book. What's the tiger's name? I'm pretty sure it's something Khan. Genghis Khan.
Pause the song. Pause the song. Character.
The tiger would never be named after Genghis Khan.
It's a real person, but what the tiger's name? I think he's named after that person.
Genghis Khan is like the Voldemort of Asia.
Genghis Khan was the founder of the Mongol Empire, which became the largest land empire in history.
Okay, what is the tiger's name in the Jungle Book? Khan.
Okay, Sherry Khan.
Okay, I was close enough.
Genghis Khan.
Okay, the glasses are going back on.
Back to the raps. Thoughts on that one?
I thought that was a hit.
That was a hit?
I think that one was good. I think it was unique.
This is my favorite beat on this album.
Yeah.
The beat goes so hard even though it's so simple. Those bass hits are boom.
Yeah. Because I'm a big fan of some heavy bass. Like, I want to walk out of the car feeling shaken to my core.
Yeah, your brain is still
rattling.
Yeah. How you feeling?
I liked the beat as well.
You were hanging with Athena in the back there.
Yeah.
So
I was a little distracted with the dog, but I did like the beat.
Similar to the Steppa Pig one, where it's like, it's not necessarily like a pop banger or anything, but it's just like, it's a good rap song that just hits in the playlist, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if it's in the lineup of all of these songs, it's one of many great songs, I think. Big hit. We're gonna move on to track number 5. Fentanyl Tester is the name of this song.
All right.
You know what I'm just saying?
Yeah.
Is it the cars, the clothes, the money, the jewelry, the crib, the drug, or the hoe? Is it the cat, the meth, the weed, the lean, the molly, the boy, the blow? You can get rocked for crispy and how you fix it, rock the blood trap, try to touch they lost like Gilligan. I wanna rock right now, hitting whippets and eating halal. Get to cooking while whipping your sound. You get hit, you gon' sing
like
it
this
loud.
one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I love those little like piano notes in the background, just staccato.
Ain't no whacking us.
I like that there's a female singer that always brings it to life.
A lot of people associate this with like video game soundtracks. That's been a lot of comments on this one.
Yeah.
Rainbow Road, just because you're on so many drugs.
Yeah. You're a fentanyl tester.
Exactly. This is what the fentanyl makes you feel.
Yeah.
Tell you what I'm gonna do. Tell no lies, just tell your truth.
This is my style.
Booty style.
Yeah.
This is a rave.
Yeah. Now that you listen to this type of stuff, you should come to the festivals with me.
Oh man, it would actually be so fun to go to a rave. Yeah.
I want to go to a rave. So
Yeah,
bad.
you should go. You can come to the breakaway one. It's ATL.
Yeah.
All right.
I like
Okay.
that one the best.
Yeah, that one's the best.
That
so
one's got
far.
good vibes.
That one, good vibes.
Yep.
I mean, what are some favorites about it? Like, what brings you close
I like
to it?
the mix of old popular songs in a new song.
Yeah, the milkshake song. Of course.
I love pulling in the old stuff into a new song.
Yeah, recontextualizing something that's already familiar.
I feel like if PewDiePie made another rewind, he would use that song.
PewDiePie YouTube Rewind.
Yeah.
I mean, JPEGMAFIA is an artist that kind of encapsulates internet culture in that kind of way,
Yeah.
and like just the digital sound of his production is very emblematic with this style. And you know, Mario Kart, I mean, that's big vibes here.
That was the first thing.
Just the video game, just like cruising on the highway, you know.
I like songs that kind of like rush it, so it's like a nice like cruising song, because it makes you feel like you're going faster than you actually are.
It's got pace to it. It's got pace and energy. Exactly. This next track, number 6, it's called Burfict with a B. Burfict.
All right.
Perfect.
Exclamation point.
Perfect.
All right, we're back talking about Burfict. Sorry, the camera, you know, it's shitty. But you know, it's a song that had to grow on me, and I think that like the horns, I don't know, they take a big place in the mix. Part of me wishes that like they would take it out and it wasn't so like in your face the entire time.
That's what I was thinking. It's consistently repetitive, and I don't usually like that in music in general.
And I mean, it serves a purpose in some songs. I think in this case, it could benefit from a little bit, you know, more
because
dynamics.
it can get to the point where it's bothersome.
All right, cool. And for me, this is a hit, but it's another like light hit for me. So 7 in the track list. This is actually a double track, so it's like 2 in 1.
Okay.
It's called Shut Yo Bitch Ass Up / Muddy Waters.
Okay.
So that's the name of it, and it's kind of like they each have their own song on this one.
Shut the fuck up talking to me!
That was Shut Up Yo Bitch Ass Up / Muddy Waters.
Okay. I like the beat of that one.
Yeah,
especially towards the end.
Good. I mean, for me, this song, I like Muddy Waters more than Shut Yo Bitch Ass Up, but like I listen to the full thing just because it transitions so well.
Yeah.
Like that slow down and that little glitchy kind of in between section, I really like that. Just because it's a good beat, it's still a great song in my opinion. So it's like, yeah, it's one of those things. It's just like good, but not the best.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it though.
That's the thing. It's like
I like both of the songs, which are usually I only like one.
For like double tracks, it's like it's not a common thing to like both of them.
Both,
yeah, I feel that.
Well, because we have hit or miss, but there's something in the middle that's just like I can listen to it, but I'm not gonna go search for it.
Yeah, hit, miss, or mid.
Yeah, okay.
It's hit. Okay, that's our 3 tiers.
Yeah,
that's our tier list.
Yep. Okay.
Hit, mid, or miss.
Yep. Okay.
This next track is I think it's track number 8. Orange Juice Jones is the name of the song.
You think you make true good times before?
She been took my style, all out of my body. I'm like this, she loud, so everybody. I can feel my face, I'm being psychotic. But a real one, nigga, way acting.
Okay, dangerous. Swing with us, sing with us, the niggas can't hang with us. Rather than taking this shit, wait.
All right.
I think that's a miss for me. Just like monotone throughout the whole thing. I was zoning out. The only thing that got me back was that phone notification noise.
Yeah. Okay, some context for this song specifically. So JPEGMAFIA, he was part of a record label and he had conflicts with his record label just because his previous album before this, he had a bunch of samples that he wanted to get like legally cleared, but like they were having issues with him and wanted him to like change his album's track listing and change the songs and all of that and just a bunch of bullshit.
Okay.
Basically he's off his label now, so he's just an independent artist, which gives him the leeway to use whatever samples he wants. And people are laughing at this track specifically because like he basically went broke to use a Michael Jackson sample. That's what that little thing is in the background, the instrumental with like the 70s drums and all that. And I agree with you. It's very much like it's a good sample, but it's carrying the piece in this scenario.
Yeah, I did like the sample.
It's a good sample. It's just that it's not dynamic enough with these two rappers and their voices. I think there's more to be desired with this track.
Yeah,
I do think that it was a kind of a good like thoughtless song to listen to. Like you just put it on, you're just like not even paying attention.
It's vibes. It's vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is like there's not a problem with that. It's like I'll say this, because like I've listened to this album in full myself, just on my own time a lot, and this is the one track that I more often than not skip.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, just get past this one.
Yep.
All right, number 9. This is a song called Kingdom Hearts Key. This is actually the only feature on this album. So it's JPEG and Danny Brown, and then a young rapper by the name of Redveil is featuring on here.
Okay.
So here we go.
Flush in the bag, shut up, go get me a ring. You got money, you do that thing. I was here on time, best thing. Don't think that you're hating on me. Don't know what it takes, do not chase one time. All that money, get flushed in the bag. Look on my head on his cane. Left and nobody's the same. You get this shit from my like Danny Kane. I'm scared to put in work. You won't take an L, so you take a name. I'm playing the bottom rim. I wanna go to the game.
go with this shit. They got me like Velcro. All I need is a cell phone. I'ma do what I want. When I'm Melrose for a load of spare home, then we get in the front. Trying to get the prayer home, and I'm trying to get the prayer home with my brother stunned.
Party's over, Grandpa.
I like that one.
That's a win?
Yeah, the singing into the rap again. I liked that.
I'll say this, because we were talking about like repetition of samples and like you know, the same thing over and over again. This is a scenario where I think it works just because that like you're floating on this beautiful like ethereal sample the entire time, and
it doesn't take away from the
it doesn't take away from the vocals, right? And also like in the middle part where it like slows down, you can feel the tempo change, and it's like, oh, just that little bit is enough to completely change the dynamic of the song just for a moment.
I agree.
It does give the Kingdom Hearts vibe too.
Okay, yeah.
With the
I was thinking what you would think about like that kind of vibe.
Well, I've never played Kingdom Hearts, but like there's a theme to it, and it's kind
for
of
the
like
people at home. Ava's the resident gamer of the bunch.
Yeah.
You know, me and Gab are not as into that. We play Nintendo games, and she's the real one. So, what do you guys think about Redveil? He was on there at the end. He had that little extra verse. I mean,
I liked it.
It's average.
You think it was average, like in comparison?
Is that where it was like singing and then back into rap?
That was the final verse.
Yeah. I liked the final verse.
It was like good, but like it was nothing crazy.
Okay, middle of the road. I mean, I think it's a good verse, and like two really interesting rappers are already on every track of this. It's like it is a nice breath of fresh air to have some guests in here every once in a while.
Agreed.
Just be like, you know, a third party is always welcome.
That back female voice just sounded like Moana.
Oh really?
I don't know. Yeah, it just sounded like Moana to me.
Just something that gives off the beach.
Yeah,
Feel that.
because Kingdom Hearts is Disney.
What is Kingdom of Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts is
Kingdom of Hearts. There you go.
It's a video game.
Yeah, it's a series of video games, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Disney bought it basically, and now they're making Disney crossovers.
Along with everything else that's owned by Disney.
And it's like anime boys in the Disney universe. It's really weird.
Okay.
That is weird.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know, capitalism, whatever.
Yeah.
This next song is called it's called God Loves You.
Okay.
And this is like one of the single like bangers off the track. So.
All right.
That little synth in the back makes me think of Valentine's Day whenever I hear it.
That pussy like Baptist. 2 months, I'll see they down.
I like that one.
Yeah, that was a hit.
Yeah,
was a hit?
That was a hit.
Good. The sample and the vocals got along well.
They're not clashing. Yeah.
They didn't clash. They got along, and
sure.
you could clearly hear everything, and you could hear the.
I think this song is just emblematic of like people twerking at church. Like that's just the vibe that it gives off, you know, like just throw ass, you know. And
like Doja in church.
And I just, you know, it's a good vibe, and it fits for me. It's like it's almost in the same like category as like Fentanyl Tester and Lean Beef Patty. Like
I agree.
The production styles, it's just like it's digital. It's very like scratching your ear, you know.
Yeah.
But it's so good. Anyways, the next track, number 10, is going to be called Run the Jewels. And you guys probably don't know who Run the Jewels are, but they're another rap group.
Okay.
So they're just naming another rap group that has nothing to do with this song.
Okay.
Run the Jewels, here we go.
With New Orleans.
On a ride, angry short, willing to die. Post my head in the skate, won't come outside, it's making me cry. Rappers step up and get shit like they in Dubai, telling no lie.
I love that in the background.
that it?
That was it. That's the shorter,
very short,
a shorter song, more of an interlude almost in this kind of piece. I mean, here's the deal. It's a hit for me, but it's like it's not as big of a hit just because it's like they didn't flesh out all the ideas just because there's so little like duration, you know.
Yeah.
That little second part of the instrumental, like after the brass kind of went away. I loved that piece, but it's like there's so little of it. It's like, how do I know where you're gonna go with it if you're just gonna give me 20 seconds?
Right. Yeah.
So
good little transition.
Yeah.
Like a little drink,
a little drink of water, just get some hydration.
A little sip.
A little sip. Jack Harlow Combo Meal is the name of this song.
All right. Love me some Jack Harlow.
Oh yes.
He is the combo meal.
Oh yeah, he's the snack.
It's been days.
This is JPEG singing.
Okay.
Always. It's so tragic, babe. Yeah. Your path is looking like shit.
I actually don't like the singing.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that it fits just in like a little pocket. I think if he were to go off with that, like, and have that be the entire end of the song, it would have been not good. It's a good little like brief interlude before his next verse.
True.
Also, the mixing is a problem between JPEGMAFIA and Danny Brown. Like, Danny's verse is just kind of, with this jazz sample, they're not mixing as well as I think JPEG's voice does. Like, the lyrics are just more clear for his verse in comparison to the first one. So that's a flaw in the track. Ave, what are your thoughts?
It kind of feels like lo-fi if you sprinkled some rap dust on it.
Okay, lo-fi rap dust.
Yeah.
They got the Dorito powder.
Yeah, it definitely gave me lo-fi vibes.
Yeah.
With the jazz.
Jazz rap. I mean, and it's.
I like the jazz more than the singing for sure.
It's kooky, but yeah. I mean, for me, this is actually kind of mid. This fits in the mid category for me.
I agree.
But I will say also that Jack Harlow line, man, I can't fuck with y'all. Y'all let Jack Harlow sell y'all chicken. People, other commentary channels, shout out to Sean C, have talked about, like, in the rap game, how it's like white people will just take on like black culture and just kind of use that to sell. And it's like, there is artistic merit in that messaging. I just think from a mixing standpoint, this song could have been better, but you know, it is what it is. The 13th track is called Ho, which stands for Heaven on Earth in parentheses.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, my bitch is so perfect and bad. And I love her, she's shaking that ass. Go ahead, girl, put that cock in the bag. These niggas is trash. Baby ass, Kimber freak. When I fuck this club up, taking it down, so she feel like it's us, and we feel like it's us. You know that they ain't no hard and me die for my bitch, I feel like I'm not a bachelor.
We're back and we just listened to Heaven on Earth, and the beat switch and subverting expectations is just such a good skill set that JPEGMAFIA has in his production. Like, he just adds just random sounds here and there, and it's just, it catches you by surprise, but you're not like
It doesn't not fit.
It doesn't not fit. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, it doesn't disturb the piece of the track. It's it all is one cohesive piece.
Yeah.
We only have one more track left. The hoes have been scared, but we're almost to a close here. The last track, number 14, is called Where You Get Your Coke From.
All right.
Okay, my bitch, she bad. She got me on my soul and make her shake that ass. This house is not on my double fist. The cash, don't need no penny loan. They be like, bitch, who that? I got top on the phone and I talk how I talk, bitch.
remember it. Big bitch don't know her name, but I won't get into it. 100 on the nightstand, cause I'm so generous.
All right, my camera died, but we're back, and we just listened to Where You Get Your Coke From. Thoughts about that last track? I mean, very
kind of mid to me.
It's kind of like a wrestling theme almost, or like just some type of like 80s like rock hip hop fusion thing that's going on.
Yeah.
And
I thought it was good, but it was insignificant.
Okay, in the track listing, it's just like it's not really a standout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a solid end though, and I think that it was catchy, and I liked how there was a little bit of rhythm there, here and there.
Right, and I personally love that little like, I don't know what you call it, like a B section, like interlude where it has that jazz sample, like transitioning from the big like rock like swing there in the chorus section. This last like closing track I think is just emblematic of the entire album, where it's just it's like it's energy, it's anger, but it's also like just in your face, and it's just it's a big punch in the mouth, but it's like you're like, thank you for punching me in the mouth. Yes, yeah. I'm in pain, but this feels good for some reason. So yeah, big masochism vibes. Overall about this album though, I mean, we listened 14 tracks down, start to finish, you know, just overall thoughts. What do you guys
They're artists. It's art.
I mean it is a really like a unique piece that is sounding like nothing that's on the scene right now. So that it has value in that sense.
It has
for sure.
personality, and I like that about it.
Major personality, yes, for sure. I mean, album overall, is it a hit, mid, or miss?
It's a hit compared to some other rap.
I agree.
Light hit, I guess.
Light hit.
Light hit. All right.
Yeah.
For me, heavy ass hit. Heavy hit. Okay. This song and this album, all 14 songs, are worth your time. If you haven't listened to this album, you need to go check it out right now. And I don't know why you went to this video without listening to the album first, but if you have any album suggestions for what we should listen to, what I should show my beautiful sisters in the future, please let us know in the comments. Thank you for getting to this point in the video, despite all the tech problems. We'll be back in the future with more listenings, and we're out. See you guys.
Bye.